Welcome to Trading Lounge and the American Report. But before we start, just want to point out that in Australia we have a holiday on the Monday, so all the FX charts, all the charts we normally put out and all the trades we put out will be as normal. The videos won't be there on the Monday. Also like to point out too is that I need to create some time to update, create more education for our website. So the best way I can do that for a good month or so is not do the videos on Tuesday and Thursday. So the videos will just be done on the Monday, the Wednesday and the Friday, and I'm going to use that Tuesday and Thursday to basically just put a lot more sort of education into the site as such. So that's the only way I can create enough time to do that. So that will start very shortly, and I'll update you on that as we go. If I feel that there's a special day that that I'm not doing the videos on a particular day, and something has happened outside that needs to be acknowledged, well then I will create a video to cover that. So I will be on top of it. I just need to create more time for myself to just make better education for the site, that's all. Okay, now with the US banks, we've spoken about these a little bit, and most of them are the same except for Goldman Sachs is a little bit different, but all the trends that have started in this space here in January here, so Morgan's and Bank of America and so on and so on, they've had this nice wave 1 and 2, and then 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 here for the third wave, and we've been looking for the fourth wave here. So I think the fourth wave is complete now. Now, the thing about fourth waves is that they can get a little bit more complicated than they are. So currently in this situation here, we do have a nice A wave to here, B wave to here, and C wave to here. I'll just and I'll put these on the website shortly, but probably with a little bit more detail. So the A wave here and the B wave here. I just need to talk about this a little bit here because, as I mentioned, it is a nice structure. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here, and then an A, B, C for the B wave, and then 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 5 here. So it's a perfect A, B, C correction, and from this here we can expect to go up to 100 from here. So it does make a nice trade. The only spanner in the work is that wave 4s could get a little bit more complicated. It could be, because it's 3 waves here, it could be a triangle pattern as well here. So all of this here just becomes the A wave here. Then we look for a B wave back up here, and then a C wave here. So, and then it may just be a bigger A, B, C as well, or it could be the A, the B, the C, the D, and the E, and then up for 5. So that's the trouble with wave 4s. But I do think that because it's in 3 waves, we're not going to get the 5th wave down here, as far as I know. So at worst, it could just be a flat correction. So the flat correction would be up for the B wave, down for the C wave here to the same level here, and then up from that point. But I do think that that we should start entering long trades in this particular structure right now. So that's what you can do, and that's what we'll do. Just on the intraday chart here for Morgan's here, so wave 3 here and wave 4 here, and we've got, if I can just move these out of the way here, these green ones need to be in blue basically, but this one here, that's intermediate degree, minor degree, and then minute degree here. So really these need to be in blue here, but really just for the sake of counting, it doesn't really matter. I'm just pointing out to you that we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here, A, B, C here for the B wave, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all nicely said and done now. So developing a nice support here on the 85 can be a nice leg to the upside at this stage. So that's what we're looking for there. We'll spend a little bit more detail on that, but just clean this up here. It really needs to be at that degree of structure here, but anyway, I can fix it up. But that you get, this is the main point is that we can be looking for a bullish move now, and this would be the time to get in. So any long trade here, just keep the stop under this here. Let's just copy that here, and most of the others will be the same. I think Citigroup is a little bit stronger. It's been edging up for a little while now, but most of them will be like this. And there's lots of stocks in the financial sector. Do you know what I mean? So that can just be tucked under there now, because the market should not go back to that distance there. So I'll just save that and leave that as that, and I'll just get that out of the way. So the S&P 500 here, it hasn't had its third wave top yet here, so that's what we're looking for. As I've mentioned, according with the trading levels, then the market being this high here, it would be very unusual for it not to complete into the 2500 area here. So I'm kind of open for it to get into that space here. And yeah, so just be mindful of that. At this stage, we don't have any indication of a turn down at this particular stage here. So I'm just going to cut straight into the hourly chart here, because I've rambled on enough. So just to sort of fill in here, it is possible, as I mentioned yesterday, because I've had this counted as 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 here, and then up for 5 here. We know wave 4 is a problem because it's overlapped wave 1 here, but on the NASDAQ it counts very nicely like that. But it is possible to have this wave 4 here as, well, I've already had that before there as well, and already had this up here as wave 1 and wave 2, and someone else has mentioned that now too. So it's kind of possible that this here is a third wave up here, and we get a fourth and a fifth. But let's just see how we go when we get there. Our main job at the moment in terms of trading this here is really to stay with this particular trend here. And we've got 1 and 2 here, up here for 3, across for 4, and we've been looking for 1 and 2, and we've got third wave here. I've always been looking at this as the fourth wave to pull back here and looking for one more move up. So we haven't really taken out, let me just check on the cash market here for a moment, just see if we've taken out that top at all. No, we haven't taken out this high here. That little high here, that's the one I'm interested in. So it's still possible for that to occur, and we were looking at being this little move up here. We were looking to be long on that, and the market's moved back down, and we're also going to look to be short here. So what we can do now is we can just borrow that here. We can put that here now as the stop for any long trade here. So I'll put that in. But also too, we can take this here now too, and at the same price here, we can also look to go short here again as well. We need to be flexible. This market needs to push up from where it is now, because it's got tested support on 24.30 here. These two tests here, one's higher, one's lower, and one's higher here. So we're on the right track of moving higher. We just need it to occur. But at the same time, if that's breached now, we need to be short here. Okay, so just do the sort of Robo 1 sort of technique on that. If you're long 5 contracts, then you need to have a stop of 10 contracts here, so to speak. So it's just doubling up on the other side. So really that's it at this stage here. So let's just see which way this moves here, because I guess, I mean, I've based this whole correction down here based on a little move within here on the tick chart here, and that's fine, and I've started to see a nice support develop here. So if this support fails at any time, then we know that we're definitely going down, because it is possible to have this here. I mean, I just like to be flexible here as 1 and 2 here. So if I can just put those in here. Just give me a second. It is possible to have it like that. So that's why we need to be looking short. It is possible to count 5 waves down here as wave 1 and an A and a B and a C here for wave 2. So that's all possible. I should just grey those out though, because it's a sort of secondary count, but I don't like to miss anything as such. So let's see how we go at this stage here. Everything's basically game, set and match is all sort of set, so let's just sort of play it out at this point. If this does get triggered here, then the stop has got to go where this line is up here, just above that a little bit. So yeah, above the 24.36, above that. So that would be fine. All right, cheers.